y'all, Jim Pankey here with a classic old tune called the St. Anne's Reel. We always joke and say, yeah, St. Anne's Reel. Anyway, it's a classic tune. A lot of folks play it. You're going to encounter this in different jam sessions. And I just thought I'd show you my clawhammer break to this tune. It's not super hard. It's got some tricky spots in it, but I'm pretty sure that if you've been playing clawhammer for a minute, you'll be able to figure this out. First, though, what key is this in? Well, it's in the key of D, but I have no capo here. I am tuned in double C. So D, C, G, C, and G. So that puts me in double C, but we got to be in the D. So in the D. So we're going to put our capo on the 2nd fret, and then we got a capo or tune up our 5th string. So I have a single spike, and that puts me in D, or somewhere thereabouts. And so that's where we're going to start. And let's look at this tune. All right, now before we go any further, if you like this sort of content, leave a thumbs up. Those matter. And leave a comment. If you like it, say so. And if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. I know there's a contingent of you out there that have not hit that button. Just hit it. I'll wait. No, seriously, go. And if you want to get notifications when I post new stuff just like this, ring the bell. That would help. All right, let's get into this lesson. It starts with a brush and a hammer. You're going to hammer to the 1st string, 2nd fret. So just you can make that just a regular, but I kind of like to drag it just a little bit. And then your thumb is going to be on the and. So 1, 2, and then you're going to do a pull off on that 1st string, and then a ditty on the 2, 5. So, and if you hit more than 1 string, it's fine. That's part of the process here. Your accuracy will get better, I promise you. And then we're going to do a little roll down. I just call this a roll. It's a drop thumb, 1, 2, and then middle finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret with your middle, and then 5. So, and then 3rd string, ditty. And now here, there's going to be some stretches, which you will be glad that we are capoed it too, to make some of these stretches a little easier to get to. Then you're going to do a pull off on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So pull off, ditty. And I'm kind of being careful not to hit the 1st string there, but if you do, you do. Not the end of the world. And then I am going to grab my pinky at the 5th fret and my index at the 2nd fret, and I'm holding them both because I want the sound. I don't necessarily need to hit them both, but if I do, then I'm safe. And then hit that 5, and then a ditty on, so that's a, sounds kind of like that. You could hammer that 5 and that ditty, and then just 3rd string, and then 4. And then we've got a gap. What I do there is just I hit the 5, and then we're going to repeat a section of it. So let's play up to that point. And 4, and it repeats. And then the little turnaround is different. It goes hammer. So it's a hammer, ditty, and then that roll pattern. 1, 2, 3, And on that 3, you're fretting at the 4th fret. And you can kind of bend it a little bit if you want it to sound a little funky. It's a good idea. And then 2, diddy. And then we go right back to the beginning. And now we do our B part. Starts exactly the same with that hammer and that brush. So it's a hammer, 5, pull off, 2, 5. And then the melody would go high, but I like to syncopate it. I'll drag it back a little bit, apply some of my bluegrass banjo mindset, and move that melody to the backbeat just for some variation. But you can put it anywhere you want, but I like to go, so after that little intro, it's a drop thumb, 1, 2, 1, 5, and then to the 5th fret, 1st string, and then the 5th string. So that's 2 notes together, but that sounds like. And then you're going to come back to the 3rd fret, 1st string, and then you're going to slide backwards. And if you hit more than 1 string, it's okay. So that sounds like. And on that backward slide, sometimes you'll see my thumb hit the 5th string. That's just a natural part of my right hand rhythm, and you don't have to do it, but if you want to, it's totally okay. And then we have that little roll down, 1, 2, 3, 5. So 1, 2, 3 is at the 4th fret, and then a hammer right there. So hammer, 2, 5, and then a 1, 2, 1, 5. So you come all the way up to 7. And then you're just going to do a brush at the 5th fret and hit as many strings as you want. Sometimes I'll hit all 5, sometimes I hit 4 usually, and sometimes I'll hit 3. And then it goes back to the beginning of the B part. And then now it's just 1, 2, and I leave a big hole and then repeat it. And then we go back to the beginning. And that gives you St. Anne's Reel. It's a fun tune. It's not it's not a super fast tune, not usually. Sometimes it could be. But work on that. Add that to your repertoire. And thanks for watching.